it's Thursday and I'm currently working on August. Since it's August 1st now, I'm doing a new month thingy in my journal, so there's that I'm working on right now. But I haven't updated you in a while because I haven't really been doing a lot, because the reading rush, honestly, it kind of tired me. How do you say? It was exhausting, like keeping track of everything, doing daily vlogs, doing editing every day, reading a lot. And I kind of was a bit burned out reading wise, so I haven't been reading a lot in the past couple days. I actually just this morning finished My Hero Academia Volume 3, which took me forever. I don't know why it took me so long. Maybe it was because of the reading rush and because of getting burned out and everything. So I was so slow with this volume. It took me, I think, took me about 4 or 5 sittings, and which is weird for a manga, especially if it's a battle manga like My Hero Academia, where there's a lot of stuff happening, but there's a lot of text, a lot of information about the characters and everything, so there's a lot to take in, or maybe that's the reason. But I finished volume 3 and I absolutely loved it, which means I finished the arc of season 1. So I'm gonna take a short break from My Hero Academia now. I'm gonna finish season 1 of the anime, and in the meantime I'm gonna read something else. So I have a lot of options, obviously, as you know, but I might start reading Carry On by Rainbow Rowell, which I've been anticipating to read, but I wanted to wait. It was actually on my TBR for the reading rush, and it was the only book I haven't read, except of Grayson volumes 3 to 5. Everything else on my TBR and my extended TBR I've read. So maybe I'm gonna do this my contemporary, it's not even contemporary, isn't it? It's about vampire and stuff. I mean, Fangirl was contemporary, but I don't think Carry On is. But, you know, as my summer read for this month, because it's a book, it's a novel, so it might take me a while, it might not, depending on how it takes me in. So there's that, but I think I'm just gonna read whatever I feel like. Either I'm gonna draw out of my TBR jar, or I'm just gonna read something that I'm in the mood for. And once I finish season 1 of My Hero, I will get back to that as well. So there's a lot of options I have this month to read. But right now I'm just not, I need to like slow down a bit, because the reading rush was hella busy and hectic week, and a lot was happening. There was a lot to do, a lot of editing. I didn't even do everything, but it was still hella busy and it was just a lot. So I need like slow down. I've been catching up on YouTube videos. I've been doing this. I've been doing some Japanese and, you know, some things I haven't done all of last week because of the reading rush. So I'm trying to get back into the game, but yes, I will definitely update you on my reading, obviously. But yeah, for now, this is basically all I have to say. Today is, as I said, August 1st. It's actually Switzerland's birthday. Switzerland is officially 728 years old. Doesn't sound like a lot, does it? So, but yeah, that's happening today. So we have a few people coming over later. We're gonna have like a barbecue, and just there's gonna be fireworks tonight. And just, you know, the weather is nice again. It's been a bit cloudy in the past days, the weekend, and everything was a bit meh weather-wise. But it's getting better now again. It's warm outside and I'm excited. I'm gonna spend some time in the afternoon outside as well. So yes, but I will like vlog about everything. So, but there's literally my update. there's not a lot I have to say right now. I've uploaded my manga comic book haul, which will be out on Sunday, but you will see that haul before you see this video, so you will already have seen the haul at the point you see this video. So yes, there is that. I have no other videos planned. Well, I have to do a tea and books, a wrap-up video again of all the billion books I've read. It's gonna be a bigger wrap-up. I usually don't like doing wrap-ups with so many books because the video is so long. I usually like to stick with like 4 or 5 books, but because of the reading rush, there's like 10 books for the reading rush, plus My Hero Academia 3 and 2, plus the 2 books I've read before a reading rush. So there's like 14, 15 books I have to wrap up, and that's a lot. So we'll see how that goes, but I will have to find time to record this because I don't like recording when there's people around. Like doing actual videos like hauls and wrap-ups and all that stuff. I mean, vlogs is easy. I can just do it when no one's around. Here, like my dad is downstairs, my mom is outside, so, but there's just something about doing actual YouTube videos that I just don't like doing when there's people here. I don't know, I'm just weird. So I hope I find some window to record my wrap-up video. But other than that, nothing planned, nothing. So that's my update. So I just updated my journal, so let's have a look. Right, so this is July, so this is what I've read, the books. You know, when I had this one, I had it on 2 pages and it would have fit on 1 page. So I was like, let's have 1 page, and now, yeah, you know, but it's okay. Then I have the reading tracker. Here is what I've read every day, like what sort of book. So all the ones that aren't filled out were days I haven't read anything. So here is like all reading the book. So I was reading the Blue Lily Lily Blues. So this took me a while. So half of the month was just that book. And then I read the comics. And then we did the reading rush. So there was a lot of manga and comic reading done in that time. So that's basically the second half of the month was just manga and comics, and the first half was just a novel. So yes. Then here's the media tracker. So that's more what I've watched. So I've watched up to episode 25 of Bleach. I've finished Mr. Iglesias. I've watched 5 movies. And I started Fuller House on Netflix and My Hero Academia. So I'm up to episode 9. And here's just what I finished. So I didn't finish a lot. And then this is just other stuff. Then this is my reading rush. You've already seen this page, so there's that. And then there's another personal stuff when I draw something random. And this is the new one. So this is the new reading log. So I finished My Hero today, volume 3. So this is where it goes. So that's that page. Then a new thing I did, because I've actually really liked this from the reading rush, is having a page count tracker. So, but I make it weekly and not daily as I did with the reading rush. So this is just the week 1, it's the 1st to the 4th of August, and so on until the 31st. So, and here today I've read 82 pages in My Hero Academia volume 3. So this is the whole week is gonna be, it goes up to 1,000 pages. So I assume I don't read more than 1,000, even though I've read more than 1,000 during the reading rush, but that was exhausting, so who knows, but maybe I'm wrong here, so we'll see. And then again we have the reading tracker to see when I've read, if I read every day or not. and the media tracker, but obviously I haven't watched anything, so. And that's it. That's my updated journal. I just went with my bike for the first time in literally 2 years. And wow, I feel it. Like I only went like half an hour roughly, and I am sweating like a motherfucker. It's really hot outside, and B, wow, like when I got off the bike and went up the stairs, I was like, oh boy, I'm dying. But yeah, at least I did something. I wanted to do something today that is not lying around and doing nothing and eating. So yeah, I also changed into my, well, it's a football shirt because I have no other patriotic shirts than this, but it's got the Swiss cross on here, so it counts as a patriotic birthday shirt for my country because, but yeah, that's basically it. So the first part of the visitors are already here, so I'm gonna hang outside now, so that's the plan. Good morning, it's Friday and I'm about to read a little bit because I feel like it. I've just considered what I'm gonna read next because I finished, as I said, I finished My Hero Academia Volume 3, which means I'm gonna take a short break from this series and finish season 1 of the anime first before I continue with the next arc. So in the meantime, I wanna start reading Carry On by Rainbow Rowell because I just really want to read this. So this is gonna be my book that I'm gonna read right now. And then I also hopefully finish Grayson as my graphic novel in the next couple weeks. And then, as I said, gonna continue with My Hero Academia for the manga because I don't have another manga on my TBR anymore. So that's all I have left until the end of the month, and then I'm gonna add new ones. So yes, so this is my plan for now. Once I'm finished with that, I might go and read Nevernight, and once I'm finished with Grayson, I probably need a break from superheroes, so I probably gonna read Bloom, the graphic novel, because I really want to read that one as well. So that's my plan for the next weeks, so let's see how it goes. Alright, as I said, I'm gonna start Carry On by Rainbow Rowell. I don't really know what this is about. Basically this is a it's not a sequel, it's not a spin-off, it's just a part of the Fangirl book, but it has like no relation to the story of Fangirl. Fangirl is a contemporary, and this one is, I think, fantasy. and it's basically the girl in Fangirl wrote a fan fiction, and this is the fan fiction, so it can be read as a standalone as well. Basically all I know is that it's two guys, hello, and Bess and Simon, and I think it's a magic school. I think it's kind of Harry Potter inspired, I think, as I heard. And Bess is a vampire as well, and they're roommates, and it's a fantasy world, and this is basically all I know. On the back it says, Simon Snow is the worst chosen one who's ever been chosen. That's what his roommate Bess says, and Bess might be evil and a vampire and a complete git. That sounds very British. But he's probably right. Rainbow Rowell is American, but that sounded just very British. Half the time Simon can't even make his wand work, Harry Potter. And the other half he set something on fire. That's more Ron. His mentor's avoiding him, his girlfriend broke up with him, and there's a magic-eating monster running around wearing Simon's face. Baz would be having a field day with all this if he were here. It's their last year at the Watford School of Magic. Oh, Watford. Watford is in England, so. And Simon's infuriating nemesis didn't even bother to show up. Carry On is a love letter to love stories and the power of words. To every chosen one who ever had more on their mind than saving the world. So it is written by an American, but it plays in England. Also, Watford is actually where the Harry Potter studios are. So I feel the Harry Potter vibe here. Plus vampires, which is great because I love supernatural shit. Vampires. But yes, this is basically all it says, and this is all I want to know. I don't want to know more. I just know that a lot of people love this, and so I'm excited to start this and read this. It's about 530 pages, so it's quite big, but if I'm loving this, it will work, and I'm excited for this. So let's see how it goes reading wise. So this is my plan. To page 34 of Carry On. I'm now on chapter 5, and so far it's like more introduction and everything, but I just really love that it plays in England and there's so many English words, and it makes me feel like I'm there again, and that's just great. So I love that. So I can't wait to continue this. Guys, I just did something. I'm going to Paris in 4 weeks. I was like thinking about it for a while now because my friend is coming here for a trip from America. She's going to London first, and then I think she's going to Nice, and then to Paris. And I was like, I could meet you, because she first wanted to come to Switzerland as well, but money wise it didn't work, so we might do it next year. But I was like, I could meet you somewhere. I could go to London. And then I was like, yeah, but I've just been to London, but I haven't been to Paris in like literally 18 years. So I was like, I'm gonna meet you in Paris. So today she was telling me like, oh, only 3 weeks until she makes her trip. And I was like, oh shit, I need to check. So I was like, what hotel you're in? And she told me, and I was looking at the hotel and I was like, book. And I'm just like, shit, I just did that on a whim. Literally didn't think about it at all. So yeah, I just booked my hotel. Now I just have to book public transport and then I'm set. Then I need to change some euros and then I can do that. Holy shit, I'm going to Paris. I am so excited now. It's only gonna be like 4 days. It's from the 29th of August to the 2nd of September, so it's 4 nights. But it's gonna be awesome. And I'm excited. Woohoo, I'm going to Paris. So great. Look at my hair. I just had a shower, but it's gotten so long again. But now that I want to let it grow out, I have to leave it. So it's gonna be a mess. Like, it's gonna be a terrible few months of hair. Like, I'm not even looking forward to it. But yeah, I still can't believe I booked a hotel in Paris. Like, I'm legit going to Paris in 4 weeks, and I'm just like, what? I already also booked my train because I decided to go by train because it would have been the same expensive as a plane, and I was like, it would be nice to just see things when I go to Paris. Because I don't mind trains, it's just usually it's really expensive. So, but yeah, so I have that, and I'm excited. So it's Paris is not that far away from here with train or car. So I have a 5-hour journey to Paris, which is not too bad. So I can do things in the train. I can read. I bring my book. I will bring my computer, and I will bring my Japanese or Spanish, just anything I'm just working at that moment. So I will have time to do something in the train. So it's gonna be fun, and I can't wait. I'm so excited. So, but now I think I'm gonna read some more Carry On. And then maybe I'm gonna watch some anime if I'm too tired to read. And that's it. I've been very lazy today. Not lazy, but like physically lazy. I've just been sitting around all day, honestly. The only thing I did was hoovering, so. But yeah, I did some Japanese, and I booked my hotel, I booked my train. I watched some YouTube videos, and yeah, so I've been productive, but not physically. So yeah.
Are you listening? Damn. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
it's Sunday evening. It's almost 11 p.m. and I just want to do a quick wrap up of this week's reading vlog. It's already way too long, so I don't want to talk too much right now to make it even longer, but in the beginning of the week I finished My Hero Academia volume 3, and today I had a reading date with Elias, and I've read more of a Carry On, and I'm already on page 177, chapter 33, and I'm really liking this. So I'm already a third through the book. It's getting really interesting, so I can't wait to continue reading tomorrow. So yes, this is basically all I've been reading this week. I've also finished watching season 1 of My Hero Academia last night, so I've done that as well. So I've watched everything there is on Netflix to watch right now, so there is no more. So I'm gonna continue reading the manga probably after I finish this. So there's the plan, but yeah, this is basically all I've did today. I spent literally like over 6 hours talking to Elias. So there's that. So the day is almost over, so I'm gonna wrap this reading vlog with this last clip, and I will see you in my next week's one. Bye.